but whether or not she's able to take down her own world record, I think, is just going to depend on how much Summer wants to push on that race.
We're on to day number 2, the 200 IM. Her time at trials, a 2:05.70. That was a world record time. The next fastest this season is Alex Walsh at a 2:08.45. I hate to say it, but out of Summer's lineup, for some reason, this is the event I'm least excited about.
In terms of competitiveness of the race.
Like, if she's going to save up for a race, I think it comes in the 200 IM.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much we want to give away, but I'm completely aligned with that because it is early in the event. You and I have always talked about how she sort of gets better and gets momentum as this thing goes along. I do think there isn't going to be a lot of competition for her in this race. And if there is a race to sort of let off the gas coming off a double, this might be it. I still think she's going to win gold in this event. But whether or not she's able to take down her own world record, I think, is just going to depend on how much Summer wants to push on that race.
This is the one race that I don't know how much faster she can get from what she went 2 months ago.
That's a great point. And let's remember how long this record stood. What was it? I think a decade or maybe more, Katinka Hosszu, before it was taken down by Summer. So I think the margins are going to be a little bit more difficult to reach, but who knows?
The thing about Summer is, like, I go to my rational swimming brain and think I've got this figured out. But then she doesn't have, nothing about what she's achieving is rational. So I can't begin to be like, this is what I would have said. Because, like, she truly can do, and every time I've had kind of a very, like, what I'd call reserve prediction, she's come and blown it out of the water. So I'm now just under, like, let's
give me the time again. 2:05.
Her world record time is a 2:05.70.
I'm doing like Price is Right vibes here.
There's no. Are we going under over? Like the dollar makes things.
You know, as we put these in the envelope, I think it's important to note that we've heard the depth of this pool is deeper than Paris.
That's true.
So I think that's an important thing to keep an eye on. I know we talk about international meets. We see, in some cases, less world records. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, Britt, I don't think Summer has had a world record at a long course meet. At an international meet.
And that's, again, talking about, like, leveling up from what she just did at trials. She's had this habit of doing well at trials, and now it's like, okay, let's level up to the next. It'd be different if she says, like, I want to break, you know, I want to go all best times. No, I'm going for 5 golds. If you want to go for 5 golds, you're being a little bit smart about it.